Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Camps Chats on the Farm. As I was thinking about this week's topic, I had several things come to me and pretty good topics. I wanted to narrow it down, I had to pick up one for this week, right? So yesterday's events actually helped me decide on what I should speak about today. And that is, what is your approach to life, right? How do you wake up every day and how do you see the events that take place through that day? Your approach to life matters more than you could ever imagine. When you get up, you get out of the bed, you start your day, there's gonna be a series of things that you plan on happening that day that may or may not go the way you thought they would. Yesterday was a great opportunity for me to remind myself of some of the things that I try to help others with and tell others about. Got up yesterday, had a long list of stuff. There's a whole thing I could go into about a list of things to do every day. You should write a list, you should make plans, have goals, and execute those things. That's how you get things done. And so I'm very much about that. I had intentions on going to cut grass at my in-laws' house, then go cut my mom's grass, then fix her kitchen faucet that was messing up, and be back at my house to do things around the farm in a very timely manner. I left out to accomplish these things, and en route to my in-laws' house, I get stuck on the interstate for over an hour with a wreck, obviously, on 55. So I'm standing there, I'm sitting in my car, rather, and I'm waiting for traffic to move, and I'm becoming frustrated because now my day is obviously getting backed up from what I thought I had planned out. Then I finally get over to my in-laws' house, and I go to get my zero-turn mower off of the back of the trailer, only to find that it doesn't work. All of a sudden, something was wrong with the sensor and I couldn't seem to figure this thing out. So now my mower doesn't work. So I spent all this time trying to get over there to get this taken care of, only for the mower to not work once I finally got there. Then I get to my mom's house and I can't cut her grass because of the same reason. And I go in to try to fix her faucet, only to realize that Chris Camp is not a plumber. And I mess her sink up, so I'm gonna have to get someone to come fix that, which they're doing today. So I get home and I feel, I don't want to say sorry for myself, but I was feeling down. I was feeling frustrated, aggravated about the day, how the events didn't work out in my plan. And I went out about my day and didn't accomplish anything on my checklist that I had planned. And I got to thinking, if you were going to talk to yourself about how you feel right now and what just took place, what would you say to yourself? A light bulb came on. And it was suddenly this. Let's think about the positives about everything that took place today. There was a wreck that kept you from getting to where you wanted to be on time, but you weren't in the wreck. You got to the house to mow grass and your mower didn't work, but it was on a trailer already and you have a warranty. You got to your mom's house to try to fix her faucet and you couldn't figure it out, but you have a friend that can help you out today. I stopped, I took a deep breath, and I realized right then how we approach the day-to-day problems keeps us centered on what is important. I know that everyone has heard the expression, it could be worse. And I don't disagree that you should keep things in perspective, always keep things in perspective. But I always had a little bit of a problem with saying things could be worse because in some ways it devalued the problem that you had in that moment. Because problems are legitimate, everybody has problems, and you should face those problems, you should acknowledge those problems, and you should try to find a way to overcome those problems, which is what I will have to do with the things that took place. But at the same time, you should find the areas to be positive on. See, I know that everyone out there knows somebody that will take a positive moment, but they will find the negative. They will dwell on the negative. Well, I try to always be the one that acknowledges the negative, but I want to focus on the positive. You see, when you take an imbalance of any situation, you can find the bad in any good. I know you probably know someone that if they won the lottery, they complain about the taxes they have to pay. This is a day-to-day grind. It happened to me yesterday. It is a day-to-day process. You have to mentally engage yourself to realize that there are legitimate issues you should have to face and you should have to deal with. But when you stay focused on the positive, it makes overcoming those problems so much easier. And that, my friends, is not easy to do. So it has to be a conscious effort. Every day you get up, every day you go out there, you've got to think about the positive. And when you face negative, look at those moments as chances for growth. I hope that you find something in this that you can use personally. Maybe just be reminded that, yeah, I'm gonna face some negative, but I'm gonna overcome it by acknowledging, looking at, focusing on the positive. Hope you guys continue to check in with me. I hope that this is helpful for at least someone out there. We've got some big things coming up. I'm pursuing this with all my heart and soul. I've got some things that I'm about to start working on immediately. I hope you guys continue to follow, like, share my post, and tune in next week. And I have a special podcast that I'm going to be a part of tomorrow. Thank you as always, and please continue to be good to one another.